Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, so the message today is about dancing away from unhappiness. And here we've got the Judgment card, you've got the Nine of Cups reversed, and so that's pretty much it in a nutshell with these two cards. But I love that she's playing her clarinet, she's dancing away, going in a new direction, away from whatever she could be mulling over with this unhappiness. And it's interesting that in this deck, the Five of Cups looks a lot like the Nine of Cups, but the Five of Cups is like grieving, unhappiness, disappointment, and the Nine of Cups is normally happiness. So it just does, dancing away from any unhappiness. But of course, that's lovely to say, but we need to go a little bit deeper and get to the root cause of what's causing the unhappiness. So then we've got the Five of Swords reversed, we've got the Nine of Swords upright, and the Page of Swords. And so, let's take a deep breath. So this just feels like toxic thinking. You've got the Five of Swords reversed. It just feels like it's embedded in your mind. And this could be, toxic people in your life that have been very unkind to you or have put you down or whatever, criticized you, whatever it is. And this can be past things. And now this could be the thoughts that you think for yourself, about yourself, towards yourself, about any endeavors you want to take, about life in general. This is like, this is being anywhere but the present moment. This is constantly ruminating over guilt or shame or regrets or just any kind of thing, or the way people treated you in your past, and or constantly fearing for the future. And it could be constantly fearing that the bad things that happened in the past are also going to repeat in the future, and so constantly being in that energy. And I know it's not easy to pull yourself out of this, but recognition is a start. Recognition, and then then we have this Page of Swords upright, and this just says start thinking different thoughts. And again, it's easier said than done, but just start. Maybe listen to Esther Hicks and Abraham. I love where they say, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And they say it so many times that you start to believe that. And so it stands to reason that if a belief is just a thought you keep thinking, if you think a different thought long enough, then you will change your beliefs. And then I just always want to say, get outside and touch the ground. Get out and hug trees, like really spend time in nature. I just feel like that's the great recalibrator right now for all of us. We need to get back in tune with our own connection, our own divine frequency. So then to expound on that, then we've got the Tower reversed, the Four of Pentacles upright, and the Temperance card reversed, kind of sandwiching this energy. And honestly, what I get just by looking at these three cards, it feels like PTSD. It's more of what was acknowledged over here, or revealed over here, however you want to say it, where sometimes, things can be so devastating in the past, so traumatic in the past, that we have no hope for the future because, it just seems futile. And that's kind of what this is, only in bigger energies now. And I do want to say, we've got the Judgment card, we've got the Temperance, and the Tower card. So, the three major arcanas feels like you're at a destiny point right now. Whatever you decide to do now can really get you rolling in whichever direction you choose. So be very cognizant about what choices you are making. And so this feels like, in an effort to keep yourself safe, it's like you're stuck. You can't move forward or backwards. You're not doing the self-care and not integrating the experiences that you've had because of all the Tower moments you've had in the past. And so you're fearing future Tower moments, and so you're afraid to move forward, or maybe you're hanging on to something tightly. Maybe maybe you're in an unhappy relationship, but you're afraid your life will fall apart if you leave the relationship. Maybe you're in an unhappy work situation, but you're afraid your life will fall apart if you leave the work situation. So you just end up being stuck. So again, it feels like coming back into thinking different thoughts, And sometimes, you know, you don't have to even leave the situation that you're in, but there is some sort of movement that needs to happen. And I think there is that, just starting to get clarity about, why do I feel this way? And what am I, you know, just start identifying. So like, say you're afraid of this job situation, maybe you're afraid of losing your job, you know, and how would I pay my bills or something like that. And so sometimes you just need to surrender and trust the universe to guide you to where you need to go. And the more you align with it, the more easily usually you will flow. And so sometimes, you know, you can let go a little bit. Well, and just tell yourself that, well, if this is what's meant to be, then it's taking me to the next phase of my life. If things are meant to fall apart, you can't always cling to things and hold on to them. Sometimes we become really toxic when we do that, and we end up being more like in a prison, and that's what the tower really is. The tower was a prison. There was no escaping from it, so it had to crumble and fall. And so don't be afraid of the tower moments. Those tower moments are to release us from illusion. So don't fear change. Just get clear on what those fears are, name them, and start speaking, having a conversation with yourself about them. If you need to get counseling or something like that, then definitely do it. If you want to do psychedelics next to a waterfall, that's what I like to do, to find that clarity, to get that connection, that divine connection with yourself and the planet and the stars. And also it clears out the cobwebs. You know, do what you need to do, because once you do dance away from this unhappiness, then we've got the Six of Wands, which is a victory. And it's like kind of a hard won victory, but I do feel like it's giving this thing that it is a hard won victory, but there is a triumph. You are able to move on past that energy and get on a road that is more aligned to you. And then it kind of feels like once you find yourself in more illuminated places, and you're appreciating life again and whatever, then you can look back and see what all you have triumphed over. This is not easy energy to deal with, but you can do it. We can do this. We are transitioning. We are transcending. We are facilitating a shift of consciousness on this planet, and it's not fucking easy. So give yourself a break, be loving and gentle with yourself, and accept your power and use that power to move the energy for yourself. All right, that's all I have for today. If you would like a reading from me, you are welcome to hit me up either on whatever social media you're watching this on, or airyfairytarot@gmail.com. Or if you happen to be in the Asheville area, come on in to Instant Karma downtown. I do palm and tarot readings and astrology by appointment. And also, it's a one-stop hippie shop. They got cool tapestries, cool candles, crystals, clothes. Oh my gosh, look at this skirt that I'm wearing in that freaking darling, and I got it here at Instant Karma. All right, I just do commercials because I love this place. All right, peace and love until next time.